guys, it's TJ coming to you guys with the video. This is going to be something new that's on my channel, which is a story time. I'm trying to branch out and bring you guys new content and see how you guys really like it. So if you guys do like this story time, please give it 25 likes to let me know, because I have plenty other story time, so definitely let me know. So this story time happened about 2 weeks ago, and it was actually, I have some information so I can give you guys the exact information about it. So this story time has to do with Uber. So I am, of course, because I'm doing a story time about Uber, I'm going to put my Uber code in there so you guys can get a free ride. But this happened on November the 9th, 2016 at 4:11. So I requested my Uber. I live in the Bronx, and Uber is not that popular around my area. It's usually around, like, if you guys are from the Bronx, it's like Fordham Road and, like, I don't know, I guess popular places like that. So I was kind of hesitant because I was like, I could just call a cab, but I don't feel like calling a cab because cabs be like, they'll be here in 3 minutes, and it'll take 5 minutes, then it'll take forever to get there, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, let me call an Uber, because I know Ubers are like, listen, we'll be there in 3 minutes. If we're not there, then, you know, you can, like, complain and stuff, like, whatever. There's a way to get around that. So I was like, okay, requesting my Uber. He said he was 5 minutes away, which gave me perfect time because I was already dressed and ready. I just had to put on my shoes, my jacket, and grab my bag and go downstairs. So that's exactly what happened. I grabbed my bag, put on my shoes, grabbed my shirt, my jacket or hoodie or whatever I was wearing, or sweater or something, and I met him outside. He came outside, I got in the car, he said, oh, is this Terrence? I said, yeah, what's up? And I said, I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, is this blank, blank, blank? He was like, yeah. So he's like, oh, you're going to Bay Plaza to Red Robin? I was like, yeah. So we get not 3 minutes away from my house, and I had my window down because it was a little warm, and I hear woo, woo, woo. So I'm like thinking like the cops are like trying to go past, and I hear in the red car, pull over to make a right. So I was like, mister, like, what's going on here? So they came, he pulled over, and 2 cops came on my side, and 1 cop came in the front. So now at this point, I'm all scared because I'm like, oh Lord, like, nowadays, like, dealing with the cops is no shade at all, but it's the truth. I wasn't trying to get beat up. But thank God the cops were really nice. Like, they came on my side. He's like, oh, like, where you going? And they were talking to, like, the one that was over there was talking to the guy. It was like a Spanish and African American one, and then I think the other one was Caucasian. Yeah. So I was like, oh, like, I'm going to the mall to meet my friends, going to eat, and we're gonna go shop. I just didn't feel like driving, blah blah blah. And they're like, oh, what kind of car you drive? Like, we talked about everything. And so then they grab his license, and they all go back. So then they come back, and they tell him the reason that they pulled him over is because something is wrong with his TLC license, and he's not supposed to be driving cabs. And so I was sitting in the back like, okay. So the guys were joking like, oh, he has to give you a free ride, and stuff, and they were like, oh, wait, which mall are you going to? I was like, oh, just the Bay Plaza. It was like, oh no, you should have been going downtown. So it was like a $50 ride that he had to give you for free. So I'm sitting here, I'm cracking up, I'm dying. And so they were just like, okay, like, you have to get it straightened out after this customer, like, this is the last one you're able to do for the day until you get your license straightened out, because the next time, like, we'll let you off, but the next time somebody stops you, they're gonna, like, that's it. They're gonna have to report you to the TLC. So I was like, okay, like, I'm like, as long as y'all not trying to arrest my Uber driver. So they said goodnight, they said goodbye, they walked away. So then he gets on the phone and he starts calling this, I guess, like, the people who deal with the TLC stuff. He said he was, like, he just had left there, like, a day ago. But the guy, he was trying to blame the guy who did it. Like, the guy who did it, put it through for today. But I'm like, I feel like if you left it yesterday, like, I don't know, but I feel like stuff like that, it probably takes, like, 48 hours to put in. So he finally gets in touch with the guy. And, the guy was like, oh, like, I told you that it wasn't going to be ready until 48 hours. It won't be processed and stuff like that. So he's like, oh, can you put it through for today? And the guy's like, I can't put it through for today because it's already 5 o'clock. You're calling me. I'm basically at home. So that was it. Then he takes the wrong turn and we get put on the highway, and we're on the highway for 20 minutes. Mind you, if I was driving, like, even if we take the long way that we don't have to get on the highway, because you don't have to get on the highway, it would have taken me about 8 minutes to get there. And it took me a total of a half an hour. My friends are calling me. My best friends are like, where are you? Like, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, da da da. And I had put up a snap about how when your cab gets pulled over by, when your Uber gets pulled over by the police. So my friends are freaking out. They're waiting at the restaurant for me. They see my snap that just has the police lights in the back and me in my face. Like, so they don't know what's going on. But I reassured them that I was okay and I was on my way. They started ordering appetizers already. And he all like, oh, I'm so sorry. My friend, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay, but whatever. As soon as I got out of his cab, and you know how, like, when you go back to the app and it pops up, like, rate this driver and stuff like that. I gave him 1 star, like, no shade. Like, the ride was going to be like $12. I gave him 1 star, and they asked me what was wrong, and I told them. Long story short, basically, Uber contacted me and said that I was getting my money back for the whole ride. So I basically got a free cab, even though he scared the mess out of me when he got pulled over. But yeah. That's what happened when my Uber almost got pulled, when my Uber driver almost went to jail, child, okay? But if you guys like this, please thumbs this up to let me know. I do have story times, like, I have some juicy ones too, spilling some tea, but definitely let me know. I didn't want to do anything too harsh, like crazy ones, but I have some. I only wanted to do one like this to start off and to see. Or also learning from this one, I know I gotta like write stuff down, like different pinpoints to keep me on track, because I love talking, so I'll end up going somewhere else with this whole story. But I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys want more story times, and yeah, I love you guys. Mwah.